everyone, welcome to Book Chat. My name is Leslie and I am the Reading Safari and Stream Coordinator for Monterey County Free Libraries. For today's book, I have brought one that is very, very special to me. It is Tiny Beautiful Things, Advice on Love and Life from Dear Sugar. This is by Cheryl Strayed. Cheryl Strayed began her career as a anonymous advice columnist on the internet for a website called The Rumpus back in March of 2010. She took over that role from Steve Almond, who was writing that column anonymously as well. And she took that and just kind of went her own way with it and wrote these really, really incredible columns to people who were seeking advice on various things, from getting married to having kids to not knowing how to pay off their student loan debt to, things like that. And it was very much just a completely and totally different experience than you would normally expect from an advice columnist. And one of the things that I noticed about Sugar when I would read her columns was that she was just this incredibly loving but firm person with an incredible, incredible gift for writing, putting those right words together. So, Cheryl Strayed wrote anonymously as Dear Sugar for, I think it was about 2 years. And in that time, she developed quite a following, enough for her when she finally came out as Dear Sugar and then released her really, really, really big memoir, Wild. It gave her quite a boost as a writer, and she's pretty well known now. I don't even know if anybody really knew who she was then. I know I really didn't. I was following her before she came out as Cheryl Strayed. So it's been really cool to kind of watch the evolution of her career. One of the things that I love so much about this book is that it just has everything in it. So if you need a little, push to figure out what the right thing to do is, Cheryl Strayed's gotcha, So I want to read one of my favorite, a piece from one of my favorite columns. This is from a advice seeker called Happily Ever After, who was writing about the fact that she was about to get married, and the person that she looked up most to with her husband she found out that the person she looked up to most for, as far as what a marriage should be, had once cheated on her husband. And so it had, kind of made her go into this spiral about not knowing what to do once you find out that someone who has your, relationship goals has cheated before. So this is what Dear Sugar had to say about that. Most people don't cheat because they're cheaters. They cheat because they are people. They are driven by hunger or for the experience of someone being hungry once more for them. They find themselves in friendships that take an unintended turn, or they seek them out because they're horny or drunk or damaged from all the stuff they didn't get when they were kids. There is love. There is lust. There is opportunity. There is alcohol and youth. There is loneliness and boredom and sorrow and weakness and self-destruction and idiocy and arrogance and romance and ego and nostalgia and power and need. There is the compelling temptation of intimacies with someone other than the person with whom one is most intimate. Which is a complicated way of saying it's a long damn life, happily ever after, and people get mucked up in it from time to time. Even the people we marry. Even us. You don't know what it is you'll get mucked up in yet, but if you're lucky, and if you and your fiance really are right for each other, and if the two of you build a marriage that lasts a lifetime, you're probably going to get mucked up in a few things along the way. This is scary, but you'll be okay. Sometimes the thing you fear the most in your relationship turns out to be the thing that brings you and your partner to a deeper place of understanding and intimacy. That's what I mean by her being loving but firm. You can tell she's, as they call her, she's got radical empathy. And that is what I love most about this book, is that this book really, really, really does a good job of acknowledging these human tendencies in us all. And that is where I'm going to leave this for today. I do hope you'll check out this book. It is so awesome. We've got it available on Overdrive or in our physical collection if you would like to check it out. Please do. It's such a good one. So close to my heart. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.